Yes, I'm Patterson Tweed, impresario and master of ceremonies at Tweed's World in Artificial Theatre. For the artificial artists, our motto is, out of my mind, onto your stage, I owe it all to my pal, the digital director, the ringmaster and #1 contributor of AI infestation and amusement, Mr. Billy Bartificial Barton.
Okay, thank you, Patterson. We're in a program called Art List, and I believe it falls somewhere underneath the Google family or Gemini. And the truth is so funny, some of these things I'm not sure where it came from. Anyway, this is a program. It's kind of unique. I've been using it for a little bit here, and I'll use this for, I'm trying to, obviously, since Artability has come into existence, I'm trying to create some different Artabilities that I can work from. A standard 1, 2 or 3, or maybe a dozen, maybe 6 that I can use over and over again. And this is a pretty remarkable program, along with Gemini here. Gemini does a good job as well. But let me go back here and just show you some of the things that I've made here, and we'll go from here. Here's me having a beer. So I could stop anywhere and something like that. Right at the very beginning, that's where I would be singing or speaking. And then the end of the video would be this. That would be the end point. And I got another version of it, which is a very strange thing. Watch this. I could possibly use that too. Anything that I make, I try to use it in some manner. I hate to throw things away. If I can be creative with it, I'll do it. This one. See, he would, bam, that at the single point, I would have him singing, and then all of a sudden he disappears. I think I already had one. Now, this one was done, the aspect ratio is 16:9, and I can't tell you exactly the pixel width, but it wouldn't work on anything that I do as far as shorts go. It wouldn't work at all. However, it is entertaining and interesting. I like what it does for the brief, probably 6 seconds or 8 seconds that it happened. And like I said, this was totally a mistake, but I like it. I'll play it. Listen, watch. The last frame, I like when it's done. It's kind of funny if it would extend, but I'm not sure it would. There's the thing, just a little piece out of it that I like. So anyway, so here's the same thing, and this is done 9:16, and it's a pullback of this shot. So watch. So you get a few of these things and find some. In any beginning frame, you can start singing, and then at the end of it, most of mine will, at the end of the something just to make something interesting. But this one. I'm not crazy about that one because of the, I'm not crazy about this one. Here's one that's interesting. This. Check this out. He'll end up in something. This one too. So that could be the end of, he's singing about something and right at the end of it. And it's more of the same here. More of the same. Endings. Another ending. That my downpour of fish. And all of these are just, they're images. And I had a picture of him, Art Billy, in this old store, and I wanted to put it in a different location, but it added nice furniture, but it still had the background of the old store. So I had to prompt it differently. And now I'm going to get a sort of a sophisticated look, which I like. Keep something like that, I can sing from there and put me in a different location. Here, this is a 60s lounge, but I'm looking away, so I reprompt, and I get where I'm looking this way. And I could sing from there. I could sing from here. I'm standing up, and I darkened it a little bit in the background. And then I had some light put on my face. Way too much. And then I'll lighten that up with a prompt. And I may use that. Who knows? I may or may not. And this one, so I could do that. He could sing. And I've got some cocktail. I like cocktail lounge, that vibe. So it looks like I'm drinking some whiskey there. Yeah, but that's so interesting. It's the same thing with these programs, how much you can get out of a simple little prompt. And watch this one. Unbelievable. How much fun. So most of these will end up being the endings of something that I do. What was this one? Here's another one that's fun. Yeah. Something to make it a little bit more interesting. What is this one? So there we have it. And this is Art List. And there's a number of different... I can't tell you much about it. I'm not going to try to tell you much about the program itself. I don't use many. But I had the things that I wanted to accomplish here. But just another example of what can be done, a little prompting. And just still working on trying to get some Artability going here. Like, share, and subscribe. And that'll be it. If I can find out. Thank you.